Namaste, welcome to PM Yasasvi Scholarship Entrance Test conducted by the National Testing Agency, and this is a orientation program for the examination by the TSAT. Everyone knows the TSAT is conducting a very competitive examination, giving a well awareness about the examination with the orientation by expertise people all over the state. Even for the national experts also are giving information to get more information to get success in the examination. Okay. So, recently the central government is planned a new examination conducted by National Testing Agency, that is PM Yasasvi scholarship test. So, it is conducted for two stages, one is for 9th class, another one is first year intermediate, means simply we call it as a +1 stage, and it is a scholarship test. So, though children qualify for these examinations for intermediate, they are giving 1,25,000 rupees per annum for 2 years, means they are going to receive 2,50,000 rupees as a scholarship when they qualify in the examination, and nearly 15,000 scholarships will be given from this examination. For Telangana state it is 1,111, and this examination is exclusively for the other backward classes, economically backward classes and denotified tribes. And one more very important information is, so the children who are appearing for this examination or writing this examination should be their parent income is less than 2,50,000. That is a very important phenomena. Of course, all of you know this information, but the first time we are giving a orientation, so that is the reason I am briefing the total information. And this examination conducted by 100 questions. The paper contains 100 questions, 30 questions from the mathematics, 20 questions from science, 25 questions from social studies and 25 questions from general awareness or general knowledge. So, 30 questions, and each question carries 4 marks. So, there are 100 questions, 100 4s are 400. The very important thing is 45% is the qualifying mark, nearly 180 marks. If the children got 180 mark, then only he is eligible for the scholarship test, means he will qualify. So, they will make an order according to the merit. The first 1,111 from Telangana state will qualify for the scholarship test. Maybe everyone knows it, the previously the government is conducting 2 examinations for the 2 different stages. One is for 8th class as a National Mean Merit Scholarship, that is NMMS, and National Talent Search Examination as NTs for 10th class. Now, they are conducting for NMMS for 8th class, but for 9th class children and +1 level children they are conducting this PM Yasasvi test. So, last year they started this program and this is the 2nd year, and the difference between the last year and this year is, last year is a computer based test, it is online test, now it is offline test. So, you have to identify, understand the examination mode. And last year it is a 3 hours examination, now it is 2.5 hours, means 150 minutes. 100 questions, 150 minutes, so you have to ample of time to answer these questions. Clear? And the syllabus is NCERT syllabus up to 10th class. So, who are studying first year children, they are very good in these concepts, because already they learn, they complete their 10th and now they are taking classes for +1 level. So, obviously, it is a easy task to you. When you have a proper planning and how to write the examination intensity, of course, spontaneous response, presence of mind, analytical thinking, logical reasoning, all these are, everyone knows that these are the different qualities for the success of any competitive examination. So, I hope you will build all these things. So, in this session we are going to discuss the previous examination questions which are given in the last year paper, and the very similar kind of questions also we will discuss, and the expected questions and frequently asked questions, all these we will discuss in this 2 hours session. If you have any doubts on this content or about examination, you can make a phone call and you can call us. Then definitely our subject expert and myself will explain this. For this program, so I am heartily welcoming the Kishore sir, who is the subject expert for the especially in mathematics, working for TSWREI. So he is a eminent person in TSWREI, and he gave orientation for the 9th class also. Now he is going to give further orientation for the 10th class. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Suresh garu. And I thank the government of Telangana and TSAT management for giving this great opportunity, as well as a great platform to the students to learn all these awareness about the competitive exams, like whatever the government is going to introduce everywhere. Immediately our TSAT is getting that opportunity to educate the students towards orient the students in this examination pattern.
Yeah. So this is PM Yasasvi test. Everyone knows it, PM Yasasvi test. Maybe what is Yasasvi? Of course, its abbreviation is not necessary, but if you know the abbreviation, then you can understand. Okay, what is the theme and aim and objective of this examination?
Right. In the abbreviation itself, you will get vibration.
Yes, yes.
Yashasvi is the abbreviation of Young Achievers Scholarship Award Scheme for Vibrant India. That means you are going to the part of Vibrant India. For that purpose, they are identifying the most talented students from across all over India.
Yeah. So there is two perspectives. One is to promote the children, young children who are very good in concepts, very intelligent, the first one, and the second one is who are economically backward, a financial support and intellectual support, both for this examination. That's a main theme and objective for this examination. So we will discuss all the concepts which are given in the examination. Then definitely it will give an idea to the children how to prepare for, because 29th September is the examination date. So we are going to write within a couple of days. So that's a very crucial for you. So we will discuss all those things here. Now the first one we will see the chapter real numbers. So real numbers, so actually in the total syllabi, as you know that we have real numbers, we have polynomials, we have pair of linear equations in two variables, we have coordinate geometry, we have circles, we have triangles. So like we have trigonometry, we have progressions. These are the various chapters, because so they will ask up to 10th standard, means generally you have to practice all these chapters. So we collected this previous question paper questions. Now we are going to discuss it one by one. So why we are discussing means, so you can understand what kind of questions they may ask in the examination. What is the standard of the questions? How the questions will be asked? What is the pattern they adopted for this examination? Like, because every examination has its own significance. So all questions are not similar. This is purely different from the academic examination. In the academic examination, they will ask the questions mostly directly from the textbook or very relevant to the textbook. But this is a conceptual understanding based questions. So definitely if you have a good concepts in your mind, definitely you can understand or you can answer the questions easily. Now we will see the questions one by one. The first question is the rational number which lies between root 2 and root 3. The rational number which lies between root 2 and root 3. Okay. So what is the answer, sir?
Generally we have the problems in our textbooks. Like the rational, they will ask the question to find the rational number between any given two rational numbers. But here the question is different. They have given two irrational numbers, root 2 and root 3. They are asking the rational number between root 2 and root 3. Generally if A and B are any two rational numbers, then similarly we can easily write A plus B by 2 will be the number which lies between A and B. But here the case is different. Here the given two numbers are irrational numbers. But by looking at the problem, we know certain square root values of some initial very smaller numbers like 2 and 3. That means we know root 2 is equal to 1.414 and so on, and root 3 is 1.732 and so on. Here if you look at the problem 1.51515151 so on. It is the terminating decimal number. We know that terminating decimal number can be represented in the form of P by Q, which is nothing but a rational number. So, and 1.5151 lies between root 2 value, that is 1.414 and also root 3 value 1.732. So, in that way we can directly, by looking at the options, we can directly choose the answer.
Absolutely correct. See, if A and B are two rational numbers, then A plus B by 2 is the number which lies between A and B. Already we learned this concept. But here the question is, between two irrational numbers, you are going to find the rational. Not irrational, it is a rational number. What is an irrational number? Irrational number is non-terminating, non-recurring. So, root 2 is a non-terminating, non-recurring, correct? So, as if you want to say root 2 is 1.414 known value, not exactly, just we are taking up to 3 decimals. So, root 2 equal to 1.414 and root 3 equal to 1.732. We are taking only up to 3 decimals. So, when you add all these two, the same concept, like that is 6, 4, there is a 4, 7, 11, and 3, means 3.146. When you apply the by 2, means it approximately 2 1s are 2, 5s are 2 7s are 2 3s are, like, means 1.573. So, the same one is given root 2 plus root 3 by 2, but this is not applicable for the rational number lies between two irrational numbers. So, even though it is it is not accurate value, so you can't take it as answer. But root 2 of root 3, that is root 6. So, means root 6 is more than root 5. Everyone knows it, root 5 is 2.2306 and so on. So, it is more than 2, but root 3 is 1.732. So, it is less than 2. So, means root 6 will not lies between root 2 and root 3. So,
and moreover it is not a rational number.
Then, and the next one is root 6, root 2 of root 3 is root 6, and root 6 is an irrational number, but not a rational number. So, A is ruled out. Even B is also not accurate. Now, go for 1.515151 and so on. So, when you take it as 1.515151 means here, so it is maybe nearer, we will check out 1.805005. So, it is a decimal. So, when it is a decimal, then it is a rational number, but just now for simple calculation, if you see that root 3 is 1.732, but it is 1.80. So, more than it is also ruled out. By elimination method, you can identify C is the correct answer, the first one. But if you know the concept easily, that is 1.5151 and so on, if you know the concept, then we can say because it is not a irrational number. What is an irrational number? Non-terminating, non-recurring. But 1.515151 means it is a recurring. So, you can say it is 1.51 bar.
Which
correct?
Can be expressed as?
So, 1.51 bar. So, 1.51 bar you can write as 151 minus 1 by 99, which is 150 by 99. The number which can be written in the form of P by Q is called a rational number. So, 1.5151 and so on is a rational number. At the same time, root 2 is 1.414, it is a more than that, and root 3 is 1.732 is less than, it means it lies between root 2 and root 3. See why we explain in such an elaborated way means, so if you understand the concept, the same question may not come in the next examination or coming examination, but if you understand what is given, what is the concept involved in this? This is very, very important. So, there is a teaching of option also there, like root 2 plus root 3 by 2. So, you can say directly as an answer. Maybe you feel that I did correct,
yes,
but actually this question is they ask to find the rational number between two irrationals, but you learn the concept the irrational number between two rational numbers. So, that is a see, it is a little bit of advance, it is an application. So, this question you can consider as a application of what you learned in 8th and 9th classes, correct? Okay. Now, we are going to shift for the next question. Which of the following rational numbers have a terminating decimal expansion? Which of the following rational numbers have a terminating decimal expansion? Sir Kishore sir,
yes.
how to explain this question?
If you observe all the options, already just now sir explained about terminating decimals. So, if you observe all the given options, all those are rational numbers.
Yes, yes.
But we know two concepts, that is, if a fractional form or a rational number has prime number as denominator, then it is non-terminating.
Yes, obviously.
It is non-terminating. If you observe the given options, first one is 22 by 121,
which is 11 square.
Yes. If you simplify that, you will get 2 by 11.
Yes.
In the denominator, we have prime number.
Yes.
So, it is non-terminating.
Yeah.
In the question, they have asked about terminating. So, it is ruled out.
Okay.
Now, let us come to option C, because I am going to the fractions with
prime number, product of prime numbers.
If you observe, it is 3 by 51.
Yeah.
Again, if you simplify it, you will get 1 by 17.
17 3s as
yes.
So, you will get is a
again denominator as a prime number.
Yes, yes.
Now, let us go to option D.
Okay.
Again, it is, if you simplify, you will get 1 by 13. 17 goes 13 times.
Yes, yes. 17 13 is 220.
Yes.
Yes.
So, 1 by 13. That means, in all these three options, the denominators are prime numbers.
Okay.
So, all these are non-terminating.
Okay.
Now, let us come to the B, option B. There you can see the multiples of 10.
Yeah.
But we know that if the denominator is in the form of 2 power m or 5 power n or 10 to the power of something, then we can say that it is a terminating decimal.
Yes, yes.
Terminating decimal.
Yes.
So, there may be a chance of option B.
Yes.
But now we have to check whether it is correct or not.
Okay.
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
So, so if you want to know the given number either is a terminating and non-terminating, there are two methods. The first one is if the number is in the form of p by q, where q is 2 power m, if it is in the form of q bar, where q equal to 2 power m 5 power n.
Yes.
Then that number is a terminating decimal. Yes. You can say it. The first one.
Directly.
Yeah. Directly you can say it. At the same time, if prime number is the denominator for a fraction, definitely it is a non-terminating. So, now you can identify by using these two, which is a terminating, which is a non-terminating. Okay. So, now the first option, as Kishore sir said, 22 by 121, you can write it as this one
11.
as 22 by 11 of 11. This is a 11 2s are 11 1s are, which is 2 by 11. 2 by 11, 2 by 11 is a fraction which has prime number as a denominator. So, it is a non-terminating, clearly you can say. Now, 3 by 51, you know that 3 by 51, 17 3s are 51, 3 get cancelled, it is 1 by 17. Again here 17 is a prime number, so obviously it is a non-terminating. And 17 by 221, it is 17 by 13, 17 get cancelled, 1 by 13. 13 is a prime number. So, next 51 by 1011, we no need to check it whether it is a 2 power m 5 power n or whether divisible or not. You can say option B is correct. Like you have to eliminate which is correct and which is not correct. Finally, you have to find the answer. Sometimes the question may be lengthy, then go for a elimination method, and otherwise you can use this method, that is the number which is in the form of p by q, where q equal to 2 power m 5 power n. If the number is in such a form, definitely it is a terminating fraction, otherwise it is a non-terminating fraction. Clear? Okay.
Or simply I want to add one more point, sir.
Okay.
If you observe all the denominators, the first digit, the digit in one's place,
yeah,
in the first option it is 1. That means we cannot express it as in the form of 2 to the power of something into 5 to the power of
obviously.
something. So it is non-terminating. Similarly, if you go for C option,
again also 1.
Yes, again next D option also 1. So all those 3 are ruled out.
Yeah.
Now the second option, there may be a possibility, but here I think the option is wrong, sir, because that one also it cannot be expressed in the form of 2 to the power of something into 5 to the power of something.
But actually,
yes, the procedure is like this.
Yes, correct. So if any denominator ended with 1, means the unit digit of the number is 1, obviously that number cannot be expressed as 2 power m 5 power n.
Right.
So it is a non-terminating. Like also, see, that's the reason in any, especially for mathematics, you can solve the question, you can find the answer with various methods.
Yes, sir.
So no need to say this is the only one method. That's the reason we are saying a spontaneous response is very, very important. Presence of mind is very, very important. Here we are not seeing the solution.
Yes, sir.
Here the procedure not will take any marks. Only answer will get marks.
Yes.
So choosing answer, that's a very, very important. Okay, now we are going to shift to the next question. If a plus b plus c is equal to 0, then find the value of a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3 abc. This is a value. Okay, a plus b plus c equal to 0. I just see the question means everyone knows it. In the textbook, they will ask if a plus b plus c equal to 0, then what is a cube plus b cube plus c cube, or show that a cube plus b cube plus c cube is equal to 3abc. That question is there. But in this examination, they asked it as a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus abc.
Yes.
That's it. Now, Kishore sir, how?
Sir, yes. You rightly pointed out, sir.
Yeah.
If you, I request all the students, if you observe the question, you know all those questions.
Yes.
But don't solve the problem or opt the answer in a hurry.
Yes.
That you know the question as already I know it, then directly I can go with the answer. No. If you observe the first question,
yes,
there is also a one twist.
Yes.
They asked rational number between two irrationals.
Yeah.
And if you look at the third problem now also,
Yeah.
As sir told, actually it is 8th standard question, 8th class question. So generally he like this kind of problems, as sir told, generally they will ask what is a cube plus b cube plus c cube, or what is a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc is equal to. Then answer is 0 generally, that's we know.
Yeah.
But here they asked minus abc, that you have to identify.
Yeah. So when a plus b plus c equal to 0, then a cube plus b cube plus c cube is equal to 3abc. You know the identity.
Yes.
So in place of a cube plus b cube plus c cube, you can write as 3abc.
Right.
And 3abc minus abc. What is 3abc minus abc? 2abc. So you can say 2abc is the answer. See, that's the carefulness when you are answering the question. You have to read the question properly. That's a very, very important. At the same time, you have to think about the whether it's a straight question or not.
Yes.
Simply you will feel, I know this one, it's not one of the identity. Don't think like. So what is required? What is given? What is required? This is a very, very important thing. So now we will go into next question. Here, find the LCM and HCF of the following. Generally, you feel that LCM and HCF means a least common multiple LCM, HCF is highest common factor. In the textbook, generally they were given find the LCM of 24 and the 36.
Yes.
Or find the HCF of 20, 30, 50. Like the questions are there. But in this examination, they asked that find the LCM and HCF, the product of prime exponents.
Yes.
the 2 power 5 into 5 power 4 into 7 square into 13 power 6, and other number is 2 cube into 5 power 6 into 7 into 17 cube. Sir, how you are going to say this?
So, instead of if you observe these kind of questions,
Yeah.
it is very easy to find the answer when compared to a larger numbers are given.
Okay, okay.
Here already when two numbers are given, how will you proceed? There you have to do prime factorization.
Yes.
But here there is no need to go with prime factorization because already they have given the prime factorization.
Yes.
Simply you know the solution. Instead of doing finding the prime factors for the given two numbers, here you got the direct prime factorization. Numbers are expressed in the form of prime factorization.
Yeah.
So, you should take the all the prime numbers what are involved in that. Then let us take, if it is a if it is to find LCM, then take the least power. If it is HCF, take the highest power.
Yeah.
Like
Okay. So, I will explain these things how you are going to do this. So, first the first one is x and second one is a y, you are going to find it, correct. X is equal to 2 power 5 to 5 power 4 to 7 square at 13 power 6, and y equal to 2 cube 5 power 6 7
17 cube
and 17
cube.
Okay, 7. Okay. Yeah, 17. Yeah, this is okay. Yeah,
Okay,
17 cube. So, we will see a small technical problem, and I will, yeah. So, this is 7 of 17 cube. Now, we are going to find the value of LCM. The first HCF, that is the best thing. So, you have to find the HCF. How you are going to find the HCF? Common values.
Yes.
Here 2 power 5, here 2 cube, correct? So, what is the common here? 2 cube is a common. How much remains here? 2 square remains.
Yes, sir.
Leave it. 5 power 4, 5 power 6.
5 power 4 is common.
So, 5 power 4 is a common number. So, 5 power 4.
5 left.
And then 5 square is left, correct?
Yes, sir.
7 square 7. 7 is a common number. So, 7 is left. 13 power 6, there is no common. 17 cube, there is no common. So, what is the HCF? 2 cube into 5 power 4 of 7. Correct? So, this is the HCF. Now, you want to find the LCM. What is the LCM here? 2 cube of 5 power 4 of 7, you have to write the same, into the rest of the part, that is 2 square of 5 square of 7. Now, after simplification, 2 cube of 2 square 2 power 5, 5 square of 5 square of 5 power 4, that is 5 power 6, 7 square, means 2 power 5, 5 power 6 of 7 power 2 or 7 square is the LCM, and this is a HCF. See, this is a very important. So, we know that how to find the LCM, you know how to find the HCF, but this is application. So, means this question is purely asked on the procedure.
Yes.
So, if you know the procedure, you are going to apply the same procedure even for this product of prime exponents also. That is a very important.
To make you confused, they have given the 13 to the power of 6 and 17 cube, like that they have given, but do not get confused.
Yeah. Okay. Now, we will see one more question. The largest number that divides 70 and 125, which leaves the remainders 5 and 8.
Yes.
Okay, how to do this one?
Yes, if you observe these kind of questions, we have directly same kind of problems in our textbooks.
Yes,
also.
yes.
So here they have asked, first you should understand the question properly.
Yes.
You have to find the largest number that divides 70 and 125, and the remainder should be 5 and 8.
Yes.
If you know the options, from the options also we can solve it easily.
Yeah. Okay.
But you should know the procedure. So they have asked largest number. Similarly, you should go with the HCF.
Okay. So if you want to do this kind of questions, what will solve? First you have to subtract the remainder, because it is given as a remainder. So first one is 70 minus 5.
65.
70 minus 5, which is 65. 125 minus 8, 117. So now you can write as 65 is 13 5s.
Yes.
117 is 13 9s.
Yes. Highest.
So it is very clear 13 is the highest common factor.
Yes.
So which number that divides 70 and 125, which leaves the remainder of 5 and 8, is nothing but
30.
The HCF 65 and 117.
Yes.
What is the HCF 65 and 117? It is 13. So answer is 13. Clear? In this manner, you have to find the answer. So first you have to understand what is given and what is going to be found. Clear? Okay. Now we will see one more question. That is LCM of the given number x and y, where y is a multiple of x is given. Actually, it is also a very beautiful question. I think so the same kind of question was given even in SSC examination also. This is the first question in the exam. Maybe in the examination they asked as HCF.
Yes.
HCF of the number. Now this is a LCM. So very beautiful question, and this based on concept.
Yes, sir.
Whether you know the LCM and HCF, what is LCM, what is HCF, what is the relation between these two? If you know this total concept, then only without doing any single step you can say the answer. That's okay. Okay, that's a beautiful question.
Right.
Sir, can you explain this one?
Right. Here, instead of generally you find the problems based on this kind of nature with numbers, but here instead of numbers they have given some variables. Okay. So there is a chance of getting confused. Yeah. Always the question paper setter will try to divert you, but don't get divert.
Okay.
Those problems are with very simple concepts. If you look at the problem, now we have to find the least common multiple.
Yes.
Least common multiple of the two numbers are given x and y. Here observe the second sentence where y is a multiple of x. Y is multiple of x.
Yeah.
That means if you express y,
yes,
it should be x into something.
Yes.
X into something. First number is x, and the second number y can be expressed as x into something.
Yes.
So similarly, what is the least common multiple?
Yeah. So like we can, let us take a small example. Let's take 4 and 8.
Yes.
It's very simple example. 4 and 8. Here 8 is a multiple of 4. Correct? 8 is a multiple. If you want to find the LCM of this one,
yes,
now we are going to write 4 equal to 2 2s, correct? 8 equal to 2 of 2 of 2. So this one 2 and this is 2, yes, means 4. 4 is a HCF and 4 2s are 8 is the LCM. Okay, means 4 and 8. Here what is 4 here? We are saying this is x and this is y. When 4 is a factor of 8 or 8 is a multiple of 4, yes, means y is a multiple of x. So what is the answer from 4 and 8? You got 4, means x is the HCF,
yes,
and y is the LCM. So now from this question you can say as the LCM of the given numbers x and y, where y is a multiple of x, is given by simply you can say y. Y is the LCM of these two numbers. The multiple will be the LCM,
yes,
and factor will be
HCF.
the HCF. So that's a very important. So see, all the questions are very good questions, very simple questions, only a small logic is there. The logic based on the concept involved between the concepts.
Yes.
That's a very important. Clear? Okay. Now we will see one more. A rational number in its decimal expansion is 327.7081. What would be the prime factors of q when the number is expressed in the form of
P
by q? Prime factors is given. Okay. 327.7081. So what to do to get the answer? First, generally irrational number decimal expansion.
Yes.
Where is the p by q form? It's not given, no. Don't get confused. So very simple. You have to change 327.7081
into the form
as
of
a p by q form. So how you are going to change the p by q? After decimals, how many digits are there? You can write the same number of multiples of 10.
Yes.
So here after decimal there are 4 decimals.
Divided
so
by
you can divide with the 10 to the power of 4. So it is, you can say 3277081 whole by 10 to the power of 4. And the 10 to the power of 4 you can write it as 2 power 4 or 5 power 4. Correct? So here what is the question here? What would be the prime factors of q? What are the prime factors here? One is 2, another one is 5. So answer is 2, 5. We like, in a very simple manner you can get the answer. See, you can't find the same kind of questions in our textbook.
Yes.
So if you want to practice this kind of questions, there is some good questions in the of course supported by NCERT, that is exemplar problems. So go by example problems. Already even Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangatana also developing the HEARTS questions.
Yes,
also.
HEARTS.
Higher order thinking questions also. So see those questions, definitely it helps to know the different this kind of questions and how to solve it also. Okay. Now we are going to shift for the next question. Okay. So lot of things we are going to discuss, but time is a main factor. So due to a lack of time, so we are discussing on the chapters which are already given in the examination. We classify those things and we collected few questions. We collected all questions and we added few
Some
questions.
more questions.
Few questions with very similar to that one. So now that is a chapter real numbers or the number system. Now we are shifting to the next one is polynomials. So in the polynomials also very good questions are given. We are going to discuss the beautiful questions of polynomials also. So first question is, which of the following algebraic expression is not a polynomial? This is a basic question.
Yes, sir.
What is polynomial? Kishore
Yes.
sir?
Generally, if you read the question properly, they have asked not a polynomial.
Yes.
Generally, in a hurry, what we will think? Which of the following is a polynomial? Because in the examination point of time, we will be in a hurry mood.
Yes, yes.
And moreover, if you look at the first option A, then it is looking like a polynomial.
Yes.
You put option A and then we will move to the next problem. But you should read the question properly.
Yeah.
They are asking about which is not a polynomial. And
yes.
this is, as sir told, it is just the definition of a polynomial.
Yeah.
They are asking just application of definition of a polynomial.
Okay.
We know that the polynomial is an algebraic expression which contains the non-negative integers as powers
Yes.
for a variable, for the variable. If you observe all those options, you can easily find out where you can find non-negative integers as powers.
Yes.
So if you look at option A, all are non-negative integers, nothing to worry, it is a polynomial.
Yes.
If you observe the second option, 3x, that entire root is there for both 3 and x.
Yeah, yeah.
So don't get confused, look at carefully, and it is root 3 into root x.
Yes.
That means x to the power of 1 by 2,
Correct.
which is not an integer.
Yes.
So it is not a polynomial.
Yeah. So actually the beauty of this question also, the question is very simple. Only it leads the children to a wrong attempt.
Yes.
So, because he get confused, all are very similar. So, let confuse. So, basic concept is, if you see every polynomial is an algebraic expression,
Yes.
but every algebraic expression need not to be a polynomial. So, which algebraic expressions are polynomial, that is a very, very important. So, what are the main criteria? The variable in the algebraic expression should have non-negative integral power.
Yes.
So, this here root 2 x square 3x 5 root 2 means here 2 1 are the powers of the variable, both are positive integers.
Yes.
So, it is a polynomial, and root 2 x square root 3x, it is, do not get confused, this is a clue, this is root 3x means root 3 of root x.
Yes.
Root x means x to the power of 1 by 2, where 1 by 2 is not an integer. So, the second one consisting of non-integer power. So, obviously, it is not a polynomial. So, this is the correct answer. Then no need to check C and D.
Yes.
So, time is very important.
Yes.
So, you have to check this. So, very important thing is this question based on your conceptual understanding, at the same time observation, keen observation. You have, whether you are observing all the 4 options or not, that kind of question may come observed. Okay. A quadratic polynomial with, next question, quadratic polynomial with zeros minus 2 by 3 and 2 by 3.
Yes.
Of course, very straight question. Sir,
Yes.
Kishore, sir.
Generally, in this polynomial topic, we have as first question they have given asked on basic definition, and next we have zeros.
Okay.
Then we have the nature of zeros.
Yeah.
Next we have relation between zeros and coefficients.
Okay.
Only these are the points what we have in the topic polynomials.
Yes.
Here if you observe the question, both are additive inverse of each other.
Yes, yes.
So, if the both are additive inverse of each other, then their sum is 0. That
Okay.
means you should not have the second term in the polynomial.
Yes, yes.
Second term in the polynomial. Next, if you, we know if you a alpha and beta are zeros of a polynomial, we know the formula, that is x square minus sum of the zeros, that is alpha plus beta into x, plus product of the zeros alpha into beta.
Yeah.
That is the quadratic polynomial with zeros alpha and beta.
Yes.
If here the second term is 0, in the last 2 options you have that kind of polynomial, then find the product.
Yeah.
That is minus 2 by 3 and 2 by 3, which is nothing but minus 4 by 9.
Yes, yes.
So, x square minus 4 by 9, which is nothing but, if you take LCM, 9x square minus 4 is the answer.
So, actually Kishore sir explained this question in a very beautiful manner, because see, there is a formula, that is x square minus sum of the zeros, that is minus 2 by 3 plus 2 by 3 of x plus product of the zeros minus 2 by 3 of 2 by 3. These two get cancelled. This is x square minus 4 by 9 or 9x square by 4. A common children can do this problem in this method, easy, there is no second thought of it. But logical thinking means here, if the zeros are additive inverses, that is a very important. If the zeros are additive inverses, there is no x term, there is no x term in the quadratic polynomial, very clear. So, means the first 2 options A and B are ruled out.
Yes.
Then either 9x square minus 4 or 4x square minus 9 is the answer. This is the first one. And the second one is the denominator is 3.
Yes.
Denominator is 3 means the coefficient of x square is 9 square now. So, you can say 9x square minus 4 is the answer. So, in such a way, if you think in a logic, time is very important, very precious. So, you can find the answer easily. So, way of thinking, children, you are in a first year intermediate, means you are going to write so many competitive examination like IIT, JEE, correct, and different BITS Pilani, BITS Hyderabad, other GIMP, different kinds of exam, different competitive examinations, special class railway apprenticeship, SCRA, National Defence Academy, NDA.
Yes,
so like you are eligible to write so many examinations, so many competitive examinations. For all these examinations, so this kind of thought process is very, very important. So if you have this kind of thought processing, definitely you will get success in any one of the examinations. Now we are going to shift to the next question.
Here I want to add one more thing.
Yeah.
Even arts background, those who have taken arts as their intermediate
Okay.
options, for MPC students, nothing to worry, because all
Yes.
these are already you are always roaming around these topics only in your
Yes,
intermediate first
yes,
year.
yes.
For BPC and arts background students also, nothing to worry. If you observe all these questions, whatever given in the examination last year,
Yeah.
all those are like what you have attempted in your 10th standard.
Yes, yes.
So, nothing to worry about the depth of the questions. Just if you won't started your preparation, nothing to worry. These 4 days are enough
Yes.
for your preparation. Just go through the concepts and simple applications.
Yeah.
It's enough.
Yeah, this is one more very important session to all of you, because in intermediate you can opt either MPC, BPC, CEC, HEC, MEC.
Yes.
So any one of these. For MPC children, they have mathematics. For the rest of the there is no mathematics. So the children may get confused. Maybe we are not maths background people, then how we are going to do? Just within 5 months before you left your 10th class.
Yes.
So up to 10th class you studied the mathematics. What you studied, the same standard questions they will ask in the examination, nothing to worry. The questions are very simple. So no need to think which group I am, whether BPC,
Yes.
CEC, HEC, MEC. All this is nothing to worry. If whether you are MPC or non-MPC, also non-MPC or MPC children also can perform the same level if you have a good basic knowledge. Clear? Okay, now see how many zeros does the polynomial x minus 3 whole square minus 4 have? Also find its zeros.
Yes.
This is the question.
So, here we know the basic thing, that is whatever the polynomial degree is there, that number of zeros we have.
Yeah, absolutely.
For example, it is a cubic polynomial,
Okay.
you have 3 zeros.
Yes.
If it is a linear polynomial, linear polynomial means degree is 1, so you have only 1 zero.
Yes, yes.
If it is a quadratic polynomial, you have 2 zeros.
Yes.
So, whether they are equal or unequal, that is different thing.
Okay.
So, if you observe this expression or polynomial, it is x minus 3 whole square minus 4.
Yeah.
Here you have 2 terms, x minus 3 whole square is one term and 4 minus 4, that is another term.
Yeah.
In the second term, you do not have variable.
Yes.
So, nothing to worry. Simply if you observe the first term, you can find after expansion the degree is 2, highest power is 2.
Yeah.
Similarly, it has 2 zeros, and by using the factorization method we can
Yeah.
find the
So very
zeros.
important thing is if you want to know the number of zeros of any polynomial, it depends on the degree.
Yes.
If it is nth degree, it has n zeros possible, maximum possible. Sometimes
Yes, yes.
If
Equal.
some are equal,
Equal.
then we can say. So the maximum number of possible zeros are n. Okay, all are maybe distinct, then it will be equal to n. So x minus 3 whole square minus 4, absolutely you can say it's a quadratic polynomial. So it has 2 zeros. How to solve means very simple here. X minus 3 whole square minus 4 equal to 0, that is x minus 3 whole square equal to 4. X minus 3 is plus or minus 2, that's a very, very important. Square root 4 now. You will take plus 2 and then minus 2.
Yes.
So many can say when you take plus 2, x is equal to 2
5.
plus 3, that is 5. When you take x equal to minus 2 plus 3, that is
1.
1. So 5 comma 1 are the zeros of the polynomial, like you can say. Otherwise you can simplify it also, x minus 3 whole
Yes.
square means here x square minus 6x plus 9 minus 4, that is x square minus 6x plus 5. You can like also you can
or
say,
we can go with the options also. If you substitute for which numbers you will get the 0, the value of the expression is 0, then we can call them as zeros.
Yes, yes. So now we are going to shift to the another one. If the polynomial p of x is divisible by x minus 4 and 2 is a 0 of p of x, then write the corresponding polynomial.
Yes.
See, actually this is also a beautiful question. So whether if you understand the question, you can write the answer directly, but understanding the question is very, very important. If the polynomial p of x is divisible by x minus 4, divisible by x minus 4 means you can say 4 is the 0 of the polynomial 1. Otherwise, you can say x minus 4 is a factor.
Yes.
Correct? X minus 4 is a factor and 2 is another 0 of the polynomial. So, you can say directly as x minus 4
into
of x minus 2. That is it. So, how simple this question is?
Here they have added two different concepts.
Yes.
Divisible by x minus 4 is 1 and 2 is a 0 of a polynomial is another one.
Yes.
You can go with zeros or you can go with factors.
Yes.
That is the beauty of the question.
Yeah. So, here the remainder theorem and factor theorem both are involved.
Yes.
When the p of x is the polynomial, if x minus a is the factor, then p of a equal to 0.
Yes.
Means a is a 0 of the polynomial. Correct? So, otherwise if p of x is the polynomial, when you divide with x minus a, then you will get p of a as the remainder.
Yes.
Like both the factor theorem and remainder theorem both are applied here. So, such a beautiful question. Question is simple. So, to understand the question is a very, very important. Now, we are shifting to one more question. When p of x is equal to x to the power of 4 plus ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d and p of 1 equal to p of 2 equal to p of 3 equal to 0, then find the value of p of 4 plus p of 0. So, generally most of the children will do this question by substituting 4 value and 0 value also. So, when 4 value 0 value also you will get 2 equations.
Yes.
By solving all this, again you will substitute 1, you will get 1 equation, substitute 2, you will get 1 more equation, substitute 3, you will get 1 more equation, means 3 equations with 4 variables. So, if you solve 12 times, then you finally will get answer. Okay, that total 2.5 hours is not sufficient also to get the answer for this question. But how to do? This is a very, very important. The thing is very simple. What is the factor theorem just now said? When p of x is a polynomial, if x minus c is the factor, then p of a equal to 0. Means p of 1 equal to 0 is given. Then what is the factor for this one? X minus. So, you can say p of x is equal to x minus 1 is one factor. And p of 2 equal to 0, again you can say x minus 2 is a factor. P of 3 equal to 0 means you can say x minus 3 is a factor. And it is a 4th degree polynomial.
One more factor.
So, and means it is this one gives a cubic polynomial. So, means one more factor. That factor should be a linear polynomial, which is in the form of ax plus b. But here the coefficient of x to the power of 4 is 1. So, it should be x minus k. Correct? Now, you can say p of 4, the 4 minus 1, 4 minus 2, 4 minus 3, 4 minus 1, 4 minus 2, 4 minus 3, 4 minus k. How much? 4 minus 3, 2, 1, 3 2 is 6, 6 of 4 minus k means 24 minus 6k. And what is p of 0? 0 minus 1 minus 1 of minus 2 of minus 3 of minus k, which is equal to 6k. What is required? P of 4 plus P of 0 is required. So, you can say 24 minus 6k plus 6k. These two get cancelled, answer is 24. That is it. How simple question it is. So, in this manner, if you know the concept, then the question is very easy. So, conceptual understanding is very, very important. So, we discussed two of the concepts, that is polynomials and real numbers. We have some more, we will discuss it. We will take just 5 minutes break. After 5 minutes, we will come back. In the meantime, just revise what we discussed all these things. Until then, namaste.
జనరల్ నాలెడ్జ్ లో మన విజ్ఞానాన్ని మరింత పెంచేందుకు టీసాట్ ప్రత్యేక కార్యక్రమం చేపట్టింది. పలు అంశాలపై మనకున్న తెలివితేటల్ని పరీక్షించుకోవడం, తెలియని అంశాలపై అవగాహన పెంచుకునేందుకు ఈ కార్యక్రమం రూపకల్పన చేసింది. ఈ ప్రత్యేక క్విజ్ కార్యక్రమంలో మీరు పాల్గొనాలనుకుంటున్నారా? మీ విజ్ఞానాన్ని మా ద్వారా ప్రపంచానికి పంచాలనుకుంటున్నారా? అయితే మీ ప్రశ్నలు మరియు ఆప్షన్స్ మా టీసాట్ ఛానల్ పై నేరుగా సంధించండి లేదా ఈమెయిల్ కు పంపించగలరు. ఫస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్. In which year was the first iPhone released? Option A 2008, Option B 2006, Option C 2007, Option D 2005. Your time starts now. The correct answer is Option C 2007. On June 29, 2007, the first iPhone was released. The iPod Touch, which came with an iPhone-style touchscreen to the iPod range, was also released later in 2007. The iPad followed in 2010. The original iPhone was introduced by Steve Jobs as a combination of the iPod, a revolutionary mobile phone, and a breakthrough internet communicator. Next question. What is the capital of Singapore? Option A, Singapore. Option B, Yishun. Option C, Tenga. Option D, Tampines. Your time starts now. The correct answer is Option A, Singapore. The capital of the Republic of Singapore is Singapore. The country's official languages are Tamil, Malay, Mandarin and English. Malay is the national language, but English is the lingua franca and the language of trade and administration. Next question. Which was the first country to give women the right to vote? Option A, Australia. Option B, New Zealand. Option C, China. Option D, Japan. Your time starts now. The correct answer is Option B, New Zealand. New Zealand was the first country to grant women the right to vote in the year 1893. On 19 September 1893, the Governor Lord Glasgow signed a new electoral act into law. As a result of this landmark legislation, New Zealand became the first self-governing country in the world in which women had the right to vote in the parliamentary elections. Next question. What kind of flower was once used as money? Option A, tulip. Option B, roses. Option C, lilies. Option D, Gerbera daisies. Your time starts now. The correct answer is Option A, tulip. Tulips even began to be used as form of money in their own right. In 1633, actual properties were sold for a handful of bulbs. As people heard stories of acquaintances making unheard of profits simply by buying and selling tulip bulbs, they decided to get in on the act and prices skyrocketed. Next question. Which state has launched faceless road transport offices? Option A, Kerala. Option B, Telangana. Option C, Maharashtra. Option D, Karnataka. Your time starts now. The correct answer is Option C, Maharashtra. Maharashtra government has decided to make 6 road transport office services online. People who need a permanent driving license or verification for an international driving license will need to go to the RTO. Maharashtra's transport department provides 80 online services and now 6 more services have been included. Next question. Sambhaji Nagar is the new name of which Indian city? Option A, అహ్మదాబాద్, ఆప్షన్ బి ఔరంగాబాద్, ఆప్షన్ సి.
Namaste, welcome back to our session about the orientation of first year students who are going to write the PM Yasasvi examination. As we observe all these previous examination questions, so all are conceptual based questions, so there is no difficulty, but way of questioning is very good. So if the children, of course the participant, they have to read the question carefully and identify what is required. That's very important. So now we are going to discuss with another chapter, that is a pair of linear equation in two variables. So the question was, the first question is, when the point of intersection of lines 5x minus y equal to 5 and 3x minus y equal to 3 is. Kishore sir?
Yes, in this topic generally we have the questions will be asked based on finding solutions.
Okay.
That is the important thing. How the system of equations are existing, that's if you find it clearly, then you can easily find out the answer.
Okay.
If you observe this question, we can go with the options also.
Yeah.
It will be better, I think.
Okay.
Instead of that, we have the regular procedure, that is elimination method.
Yes,
making the coefficients equal any one of the variable.
Yes.
Then you can by cancellation of terms you can find the values of the variable.
Yeah.
Otherwise better thing is go with the options, sir.
Okay. So by options to question, you can opt anyone at third. Okay, like so many methods are there. Now the question is very simple. It is a 5x minus y equal to 5 and 3x minus y equal to 3. So you can say 5x minus y equal to 5 and 3x minus y equal to 3. Just subtract these two. So the signs will change. That is 2x is equal to 2 and x is equal to 1. No need to find other.
Yes.
Already option is there. X equal to 1 is only one option. So x equal to 1, y equal to 0 is the answer. Like you can choose it. So in this manner, means very simple, especially in a pair of linear equations. So you have to understand the pair of linear equations is concerned. Every linear equation represents a straight line. That's very important. If you know that concept, then rest of the thing. Solve the two linear equations or find the point of intersection of two straight lines. The question is both same in different perspective. If that represents in coordinate geometry, the question may ask us find the point of intersection of two lines. If it is algebra, they may ask to find the solution of the two equations. Like the questioning is different, but the concept is same. Now we will see the next question. The sum of a 2-digit number and the number obtained by reversing digits is 55. Then if the digits of the number differ by 1, then what is the number? Actually it is when it is a 4 marks question or a 6 marks, of course it is a 4 marks question for in this examination. Generally it is a long answer type question, for example, then you can go by a procedural method.
Yes.
But it is a competitive examination and it is a multiple choice question. Then how you are going to do?
Sir, yes, please. Here two things are given.
Okay.
If you observe the second sentence, if the digits of the number differ by 1.
Yes.
If you observe all the options.
Yes.
32 difference is 1, 12, 1 and 2 are the digits,
Yes.
difference is 1,
Yes.
76 difference is 1 and 34 difference is 1.
Yes.
That means now by the second sentence we cannot eliminate the options.
Yes.
Now let us go with the first one, that
Yes.
is the sum of 2-digit number and the number formed by reversing its digits. That
Yes.
means if you take for example first option 32, what is the number obtained by reversing its digits means it is 23.
Yes.
If you add those two, the answer must be, sum must be 55.
Yes.
Now you can cross check and do it.
So this is a very good, sir. Actually sometimes you have to go from option to answer, that's directly from options. So no need to solve the question and all that, because it's like a lengthy, you know.
Yes.
So as you said, the second property, those digits are differ by 1. So of course all the options are differ by 1 only. And the next one, even if you take the number and reversing the digits, their sum is 55. So now first you have to take 3 2, reversing digits 3 2
23,
reversing digits 2 3. When you add this 5 5 55. So option 1 is the correct answer. Like you can say easily. So means no need to do that. Generally what will you do? Say the number is xy, its value is 10x plus y. Reversing the digits, the number is yx, its value is 10y plus x. So then you will get an equation, correct? So by adding these two, 11x plus 11y equal to 55. So x plus y is equal to 5. Again difference, you will get x minus y. By solving these two, you will get x and y. Finally you will get answer, but it takes time. So time is very, very important. Clear? So you have to use this kind of method.
But the student must know the procedure, because here for it seems to be very easy. They have asked for what is that number. Instead of that, if they asked like this, what is the digit in first place of the number?
Yes, yes.
Then you have to go with the procedure.
Yeah. So see, so the number of times we are saying the presence of mind is very, very important. Yes. So when you go on by tricks, by shortcut method, so all these shortcut method tricks are not always applicable.
Yes.
In all situations is not applicable. Where it is applicable, that kind of presence of mind is very important to you to get the answer of it, correct? Okay. Now coming to this third question, here two, it's a match the following, list 1 and list 2 is given. X minus 3y plus 3 equal to 0, x minus 3y plus 2 equal to 0, 1, x plus y plus 3 equal to 0, x minus y plus 3 equal to 0, x plus 2y plus 7 equal to 0, 2x plus 4y plus 14 equal to 0, x plus y plus 1 equal to 0, 4x plus y plus 2 equal to 0. Now here one is solution, second one is unique solution, third one no solution, and infinite solution. So it's based on the basic concept of if a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0, there is three possibilities. a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2, both will represent dependent equations.
Yes.
Means dependent equations are infinite
solutions.
If a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 which is not equal to c1 by c2, then we call it as inconsistent equations.
If you draw
no
solution. If you draw the graph, you will get parallel lines.
Yes, those two represent the parallel lines. If a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2, then both are represent two intersecting lines.
Yes.
So we call the consistent equations.
And it
has only one solution.
Unique solution.
Solution. So by using this property, see here, so x plus y plus 3 equal to 0, x minus y plus 3 equal to 0. So here you can say as now you can find one, that's more than enough. X minus 3y plus 3 e minus 3 equal to 0, x minus 3y plus 2. These two differ only in constant term. Means you can say a1x plus b1y plus c equal to 0, a2x similar, a1x plus b1y
plus c2
plus c2 equal to 0. Means here if they differ in
only constant
term, then those are simply you can say as inconsistent equations. Yes. There is no solution. Because both are represent parallel lines. So x minus these two represent the parallel lines. So these two have no solution. A match with 3. Next, x plus 3y plus 3 equal to 0, x minus. So we can say very clear, x plus y is equal to minus 3 1, x minus y equal to minus 3. So when you solve these two, this is when you add it, this is when you add it, this one, these two get cancelled. 2x is equal to minus 6, x is equal to minus 3, and then y equal to something. So means here it has a unique solution. B is 2. Now you can see what is A is 3, B is 2. So there is only one option, that is A. Option A is correct. No need to check the rest of the thing. Like you have to use it. So here maybe all of the children you are observing the how we are doing. That's a very, very important. Here this orientation gives not your subject explanation.
Yes.
So your teacher will explain it, already you learned it, you practiced it, so many websites are, so many YouTube channels are there, so they give more information to you, but here we are explaining how simple you are going to do that problem. Yes. That is a very, very important. These methods are very important, these strategies are very important. So when you understand these methods and strategies, then it is easy to you to understand, to score maximum marks and to get qualify in the examination, to get a scholarship in the examination. That is the reason. So observe it carefully, so to see this twice or thrice, then come to a conclusion what kind of methods you are going to adopt in the examination. Okay, now we will see the one more question. Find the value of k where for which the following pair of the linear equation have infinitely many solutions. Kishore sir?
Yes, as you rightly said, this entire topic depends on only three things.
Yes.
That is, if you take the system of linear equations, two pair of linear equations, a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0.
Okay.
The ratio of their coefficients, mainly based on that concept, you can do the entire problems in this chapter. A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2.
Yes, yes.
Then those two equations represents the same line.
Yes, yes.
That means they have whatever the points you have on the line, all those points will become the solutions.
Yes.
That means we can say that infinitely many solutions.
Yes.
Here take the ratios of the coefficients, then you make it equal, you will get the value of k.
Yes, yes. Yeah. So now we will see as Kishore sir said, so just now we discussed that also. If A1 by B1 equal to A2 by B2, then the two equations have no solution. When A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2 equal to C1 by C2, then they have infinite solutions. What is the given information? The two linear equations have infinite solutions. Now you can say this one by comparing the constants. This one is equal to 7 by 4k plus 1, correct? So now you can compare these two. By first two you will get one equation, next two you will get one more equation. First two means here 4k minus 2 is equal to 3k plus 3, correct? Or k is equal to 5.
Yes.
You will get the value k directly. Clear, no need of considering second one, like you can get the answer. That is a very, very important. Yeah. Say this question actually, this is also a beautiful question what I observed. The question is simple, only it is a mathematical connection.
Yes.
It is a mathematical connection
between algebra and
geometry.
Geometry.
So this is a beautiful question. So and it is good for teachers also. When you are going to prepare questions of connections, mathematical connections, this will give a beautiful question to you. Observe it. ABCD is a rectangle. Find the value of x and y. It is given. So now, Kishore sir, can you explain this? Yeah.
Generally, in your textbook or in your first year also intermediate, if the students are from MPC, generally you will get the equations. Directly they will give the equation, or if you solve the problems you may get the chance of solving the pair of linear equations.
Yes, yes.
But here if you as sir told, if you observe the figure you cannot see any equation there.
Yes, yes.
But you have to find the values of x and y.
Yes.
So simply it shows that it is a rectangle. We know that in a rectangle opposite sides are equal.
Yes.
The lengths of opposite sides are equal. If you catch that point, then you will get the answer.
Yeah.
That means if you equate the opposite sides, x plus y is equal to 30 and x minus y is equal to 14.
Yes.
As simple as that.
Yes. So this is just if you know the properties of rectangle. What is the property of rectangle? Opposite sides are equal. So here what are the opposites? X plus y and 30 are opposite sides. So you can say x plus y is equal to 30. and BC and AD are the opposite sides, so x minus y equal to 14. Then these are two simple linear equations. By adding these two, you will get 2x equal to 44 and x is equal to 22. By subtracting these two, 2y is equal to 16 and y is equal to 8. That is it. So, we can say x is 22 and y equal to 8. So, this is a very important. So,
sometimes sometimes instead of mentioning that ABCD is a rectangle, just they will put one mark on the sides.
Okay.
For AB one line, just write one line, sorry, on the AB just to show that those two sides are equal.
Okay. Yes. So, like AB and CD, these
here
two are
they will
these
put
two
two, right. They will also give like that. So, that also implies that opposite sides are equal.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So, it is a pictorial representation for the one. Now, we are going to shift for the one more chapter, that is called a quadratic equation. So, quadratic equation has a good application in the not only in examination, in our daily life situation also quadratic equation. Recently, we did the Chandrayaan 3. So, the path, the trajectory of the projectile is a parabola, and any quadratic equation graphical representation is parabola. Understand? So, knowing about the quadratic equation and is leads to knowing about the parabola. Knowing about the parabola, you can understand the path of the projectile. If you use the projectile as a rocket, maybe that is also like you can connect all these things. Now, we are going to discuss a few of them. That is which of the following is not a quadratic equation?
Right. Sure, if you are thorough in polynomials, nothing to worry about quadratic equations.
Yes.
Almost all the concepts are same.
Yeah.
But there we call zeros, here we call roots.
Yes.
Rest of the things we can apply the same.
Okay.
Here in the polynomials also we have observed the first question will be like this only.
Okay. Yeah.
Have you remember or not? I don't know.
Yeah,
my dear
which
students.
is a polynomial?
Yes.
Which is a polynomial?
Yes.
Not a polynomial.
Not a polynomial.
Which is not a polynomial?
Here also they asked the same kind of question.
Yeah.
Which is not a quadratic equation.
Okay.
Right. If you observe all the equations, they have not given the equation directly.
Yes.
It needs some simplification.
Okay.
Or by looking at the terms also you can find out whether it should be quadratic equation, means it should contain x square term.
Okay.
By observing all those four equations, you can easily find out where x square is consisting.
Okay.
If there is on both sides x square terms will get cancelled, that means it is not a quadratic equation.
Yes.
From that we can find out which one is quadratic equation.
So, quadratic equation means the equation which has the degree 2, correct. So, if you see now you have to observe all the four options. If you see the first one, so you have here the right hand side we have x square, left hand side is 3x square. So,
it is
definitely you have
x square
2x x square term is there. So, it is a quadratic equation. Now, here when you see this, here the x square term is 2x square, here also 2x square, means in these two x square term will be eliminated. So, this is not the quadratic equation. So, option B is the correct answer, like we can find the answer easily. So, no confusion at all. See, most of the questions based on conceptual understanding, very straight questions, less possibility for the application. So, nothing to worry, who are non-MPC children also, they can also perform well, maybe you are also get the scholarship here. Okay. Next one, the quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 has no real roots.
Yes.
So, this question is based on a discriminant.
Nature of discriminant.
Yes. Kishore sir, can you explain?
Yes. Here we have only, you know that the discriminant, the value of the discriminant is b square minus 4ac.
Yes.
If you take any number, we have three options, three possibilities. One is either it may be a 0 or more than 0 or less than 0.
Okay.
By applying the same rule here, if the discriminant b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, then we know that the roots are real and equal.
Yes.
Always we forget about real.
Yes.
We remember only equal.
Yes, yes.
So, but please remember the roots are real and equal.
Yes.
If the b square minus 4ac value is more than 0, that is greater than 0, then the roots are real and unequal.
Yes, yes.
In if b square minus 4ac value is less than 0, then the roots are not real, or we can say that imaginary roots.
Yeah, yeah.
Here they have asked no real roots. If you observe the discriminant value, in two cases we can find the term real.
Yeah.
That is equal to 0, roots are real, greater than 0, roots are real. That means other than these two options, you can find no real roots.
Yes,
that means it must be less than 0.
Okay.
Right, sir. So,
Yeah. So, actually we can say it is a very straight question just now. So, for each question for this also what you are going to do means when you are preparing, you have to prepare a concept mapping.
yes.
That is very, very important. Once you prepare the concept mapping, then it is easy to you to know the chapter perfectly. Because see, the less application is given in the examination, do not expect. So, no application will be given, but less, I said it is a less application, but they are give more importance of the conceptual understanding,
Yes, sir.
whether you have the proper concepts or not. So, they are asking the similar manner. So, generally we will say discriminate, it discriminate nature of the roots by its nature, that is why we call it as a discriminant. So, if that is delta, so we will say delta, delta greater than 0, delta less than 0, delta equal to 0. These are the three possibilities. As per the law of trichotomy, if any number is in the form of maybe greater than 0, maybe less than 0, maybe equal to 0. So, the discriminant is also a number. So, it has three properties. So, here when delta less than 0, then it has no real roots. The roots are imaginary or complex numbers.
Yes.
So, we can say less than 0 only. Here this is greater than or equal to 0, there equal to 0 is there. Less than or equal to 0, there is equal to 0 is there. So, this less you have to choose only less than 0. So, option C is the correct answer. See here lot of logic is there. So, you have to understand the difference between less than or equal to 0 and less than 0.
Yes, exactly.
These two, if you understand these two, then only you can find the correct answer. Otherwise, you may say b square minus 4ac less than or equal to 0 also you can write it, correct. So, that is one of the reason. Okay, now we will shift to the next question. If a equal to c for the quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, then the roots of the equation.
This is a very beautiful question, sir, if you observe. If a is equal to c, they have given a is equal to c.
Yes.
Then what about their product?
Yes.
Generally, we know that the product of roots is c by a.
Yes.
For the given equation, standard form c by a. If a is equal to c, obviously their product is 1.
Yes.
If the product is 1, then we can say that those two roots are multiplicative inverse to each other.
Yeah.
That means they are reciprocal.
Yeah. Yes. Actually, we can appreciate this paper setters, sir.
Yes.
The beautiful questions are given. So, no difficulty in these questions, but it is just testing a very keen mode for their basics. So, here what is the given information? Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 is a quadratic equation. So, already you learned the relation between zeros and coefficients. So, zeros of the polynomial and coefficients of the polynomial. So, if let us take two roots, it has two zeros. What is the sum of the roots and what is the product of the product of the roots are c, of course, will be given by c by a.
Yes.
So, here you can say c by a. When a equal to c, that is a by a, which is 1. Means it is given that the product of the roots equal to 1. When product of the roots are equal to 1, they are reciprocal to each other. So, simply you can say as reciprocal roots, option B. See, like we can't find this kind of questions in your academic examination. So, all the questions are very good questions, but way of questioning is in a very beautiful manner. You have to understand those questions. Now, we will see the next question. What is the value of root over 6 plus root over 6 plus root over 6 plus root over 6 plus so on up to infinite? Sir.
Very simple, sir. Let us assume that if you see the problem, you will not get the idea of quadratic equations.
Yes.
But if you apply simple logic, let us assume that the given number is some x. Then if you square it on both sides, then you can easily solve it.
So, actually similar kind of question already given in the boxed column in the state syllabus textbook. In the same chapter. So, we can use there root over 2 plus 2 plus 2 root over 2 plus root over 2 plus like the question is given. Now, it is root. So, how to do this one? Simply say this number is x. X is equal to under root 6 plus under root 6 plus under root 6 plus under root 6 plus and so on up to infinite. Okay. So, there are infinite terms, uncountable terms. You are saying x. When you consider or when you left one term, is there any difference?
No.
Nothing. So, I considered this one as the rest of the thing as x. I left one x. So, this is a method to solve this kind of data. Okay. So, now root over x plus root over 6 plus x. So, now you can say the squaring on both sides, then you will get x square is equal to 6 plus x or x square minus x minus 6 equal to 0. It is nothing but x minus 3 of x plus 2. Correct? So, means x equal to 3 or x equal to minus 2. Of course, it is not possible to x equal to minus 2. Then you can say x equal to 3. X equal to 3 is a correct answer. Like you can say the answer. Okay. Now, we will see one more. Actually, it is a word problem. So, based on this concept quadratic equation, we will see how to solve this word problem. Question also beautiful.
Yes, sir.
So, actually, what I observed is all these questions are very beautiful questions. The questions are very simple, but the way of asking, way of narrating the question is very beautiful. Is it possible to design a rectangular park of perimeter 80 and area 400 square meters? If so, find its length and breadth. See this question.
Yes,
sir.
Again, this is one very good academic standard question.
Yes.
Which is connecting algebra and geometry.
Yes.
So, if you observe this, you cannot see any equation here.
Yes.
But you have to apply the quadratic equation concept. So, here if you observe, perimeter is given by 80. We know that the perimeter of a rectangle is 2 into L plus B.
Yes.
So, 2 into L plus B is given by 80, that means L plus B is 40.
Yes.
That means sum of two numbers is 40.
Okay.
Next, let us come to area. L into B is 400.
Yes.
Here, that means you know the sum of the roots.
Yes.
And also product of the roots.
Yes.
Or if you take it as a
there are so many methods to get the answer. First, you can say it's possible. The question is it possible to design a rectangular park? Yes, it's possible. Now, as you said, the perimeter of a rectangle is, if you take a rectangle like, say this is L and this is B. So, perimeter is 2 of L plus B, because this is L and this is L, 2 L's, 2 B's, correct? So, 2 of L plus B is 80. So, L plus B is equal to 40. And area is LB. So, LB is equal to 400. So, by using simple linear equations also you can get it, because so it is, if you take it as L plus B equal to, now L minus B,
L plus B whole square,
L minus B whole square is equal to L plus B whole square minus 4LB. like L plus B whole square, that is
1600,
40 whole square minus 4 of LB,
400.
400. It is 40 of our means is
1600.
1600, it is also 1600. So, you can say L plus B is equal to 40, L minus B equal to 0. So, L is equal to 2L equal to 40 and L equal to 20. So, B also 20. No need of doing all these things also. Here we can say the sum is 40,
Product is 400.
product is 400, then you can say 20 of 20, that is 20 20s. Okay. Then you maybe feel that, then maybe you will get a doubt, sir, you said it is a rectangle, but you are getting the same length and breadth. See, every
Square is
a rectangle, but every rectangle need not to be square. Here this rectangle is a square. I understand. So, if the question is asked to okay, for a square park, the park is in the squarial park, if they ask to like that, then you can say directly, but they ask to as a rectangular park. So, that is a very important. Okay, now we will see one more question from the previous examination paper. So, this is about, so here we are shifting by giving 2, 3 problems or 4 problems, then we are shifting the next syllabus, because time is very important here. So, that is the reason we are shifting to the next concept, that is trigonometry and its application. So, mostly nearly 3 or 4 questions out of 30 questions from the trigonometry only. Trigonometry is a very simple concept. The first question is, in triangle ABC, AB equal to 7 centimeters, BC equal to 7 root 3 centimeters and AC equal to 14 centimeters. What is the angle B value? Kishore sir?
Yes. If you observe this question, here what are the lengths of the sides?
Okay.
One is 7 and another one is 7 root 3 and the other one is 14.
Yeah.
So, if you find, if you draw the triangle,
Yes, yes.
then the longest side is 14 centimeters.
Okay.
Okay, sir. So, now we can find whether we can apply the Pythagoras theorem or not.
Yeah. Actually, I think so, no need to check or anything here. Very clear, this is 7 root 3 is given, obviously 7 root 3 and 7 is given. So, one angle is 30, another angle is 60, and the one more angle is 90. Very clear.
Yes.
Means it is a right angle triangle.
Yes.
First thing. And when is the right angle triangle, longest side is the hypotenuse. So, we can say AC is 14 centimeters is the hypotenuse and its opposite vertex is the vertex of the right angle.
Actually, that is the important point here.
So, angle B equal to 90 is the correct answer.
Where the angle, right angle is forming, that is important. To find that, they have given the problem, I think. Yes.
So, see, a number of times I am saying, so here the questions are very good questions. They are testing your conceptual knowledge, whether you perceive the conceptual knowledge properly or not. That is a very important here. So, here actually you can do this one here, means you have to draw the right angle triangle, but you have to decide where the angle B is. So, like
AC is the longest side. If you observe the 3 measures, AC is the...
You can say AC for example, it is 14.
Then finish.
Then this say it is B for example.
B is right angle.
So, AB is 7 root 3 for example, AB is 7, this is 7 root 3, means now you can find the things. No need of all this. See, so how you are doing, how you are approaching, those things are very important. Now, we are shifting to the next question. Which one is not correct? Means 4 options are given, which is, so based on identities, trigonometric identities. So, as you know that there are 3 trigonometric identities. One is sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1, secant square theta minus tan square theta equal to 1, cosecant square theta minus cot square theta equal to 1. These are the 3 identities here. So, based on the question is in the same manner. Kishore sir, can you explain this?
See here, this is one more question consisting of the term not. Earlier we have observed which is not a polynomial, which is not a quadratic equation, and now which is not correct. So, be particular or be specific while reading the question. Here, as sir told just now, those three identities are very important and very simple. If you know how to get sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1, you can find the remaining two identities. Or you know the simple trigonometric ratios, then you can get all the three identities. So, if you observe where you can find the identities, if you get A, B, C, all the three options are direct, they have given the identities, but D option it is linked with sine and tan. So, obviously it is not correct.
So, if you know the three identities, then you can say option D is the answer. Correct. The reason is sin square theta plus cos theta is equal to 1 is one identity. Secant square theta minus tan square theta equal to 1 is another identity. Cosecant square theta minus cot square theta equal to 1 more identity. So, all three identities over. So, no other identity obviously. So, here 1 plus tan square theta equal to sin square theta is not
correct
an identity. So, now you can choose this, the option D as a correct answer. Now, shifting to the next question. Sin 2a is equal to 2 sin a cos a. Is it true? Actually, Kishore sir, can you explain this?
In standard 10th standard also, I think you have sin of a plus b formula.
Actually, the textbook we are not given any compound angles.
But you have given one question. Sin of 60 plus 30 is equal to, you have expressed some
verify that,
right, whether verify. Instead of 60 and 30, if you write the angles, you will get the formula sin of a plus b is equal to sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. Here if you take a and b both are same angles, you can find the result, that is sin 2a is equal to 2 sin a cos a, right. So, this is applicable for all the angles, if you take any value for a, you can find that statement is true.
So, actually in 10th class just now we have given only three identities. So, no other things are discussed, but in CBSE there is all these laws also there in CBSE and CRT syllabus. There is that is a multiple angles, submultiple angles also there. There sin 2a equal to 2 sin a cos a, that is straight one. Otherwise, you can say sin of a plus b equal to sin a cos b plus cos a sin b, means a equal to b there, a plus a, that is 2a. So, obviously it comes as a 2 sin a cos a, and this you can consider this one as an identity. When you consider it is an identity, then you can say as it is an as true for all the values of angles. So, you can go for all angles is the correct answer. Now, next one. The angle of elevation of the top of a building from a point on the ground which is 60 root 3 meters away from the foot of the tower is 60. What is the height of the tower?
Right. So, here I think instead of building they should mention tower. So, here this is nothing but application of trigonometry. This is also very simple and interesting questions you can find. So, in your daily life also you can able to see these kind of problems. So, here two kinds of angles you can observe, one is angle of elevation and another one is angle of depression. Here the question is about angle of elevation, that means the person is on the ground and the object is on the top. So, here one tower is there, one person is observing that tower with an angle of 60 degrees. You are sitting on the ground, you are observing the tower on the top of the tower with 60 degrees, and the distance between foot of the tower and the person is given by 60 root 3. That means you know the adjacent side and angle. Now, you have to find opposite side, which is nothing but simply you can apply tan
Yes.
Then you can find the height of the tower.
Yeah, just like the diagram will be like this one. This
Yes.
is 60 degrees and this is 60 root 3. So you can say tan 60 equal to opposite by hypotenuse, adjacent. So here tan 60 is root 3, opposite by adjacent is 60 root 3. So when you say OP is equal, you can say it is 60 root 3 of root 3, that is 60 into 3, which is 180 meters. Like you can get the answer easily. Okay. Now we are shifting to the next question. If triangle ABC is a right angle at C, then the value of cos of A plus B. So it is this is a question. Kishore sir.
Yes, it's also very interesting, sir.
Okay.
Very your how you prepared the question is really appreciable. See here, if you look at this problem, there you can see cos. Always you roaming around the trigonometric ratios.
Yes, yes.
But here nothing to worry about it. Okay. Here you have to find triangle ABC is anyway it's a triangle.
Okay.
C is 90 degrees.
Okay.
Then what about the sum of other two angles?
Yes, yes.
That's important.
Yes.
One angle is 90, then automatically the sum of other two angles must be 90.
Obviously.
That is nothing but cos 90.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
So here a simple concept, but the questioning is
Yes.
very good manner. So A plus B plus C equal to 90 for any triangle. Here a right angle triangle, one angle is 90. So it is given angle C is 90. The obviously then A plus B is equal to 90. So you can find cos of A plus B. What is cos of A plus B? Cos 90. So cos 90 is 0. So answer is 0. That's it. Clear? Okay. So like you can find it. Now one more question. So find the value of tan 1 into tan 2 into tan 3 and so on up to tan 89. Okay.
Yes.
Kishore sir?
Yes. Here you can see it is we know the values for some specific angles.
Yes, yes.
We know tan 0, tan 30, tan 45, tan 60 and tan 90.
Okay.
But here you come across with all the remaining angles also,
Yeah.
but we don't know the values. So now you have to think, how can we convert one term into another term, because it is a product.
Yes, yes.
That means you will get some reciprocals like that.
Yes.
So here you must be remember that some already sir just now told, that is compound angles.
Yeah.
You know that what is tan 90 minus theta.
Yes.
If you know only that one, it's enough. You can solve all the this
Yes.
problem.
Yes, yes.
You know that tan 90 minus theta is cot theta.
Yeah.
So now how can we write 89 degrees in terms of 1 degree?
Yeah.
89 can be written as 90 minus 1.
Yeah.
That means tan 89 is tan 90 minus 1, which is cot 1.
Yeah.
That means here you can find 89 terms.
Yes.
Out of 89, all the 88 terms will be get cancelled. All those will become the pairs of reciprocals.
Yes, yes.
Only one term will be left over, that is 45.
Yeah.
We know that its value is 1.
Yeah.
So obviously the product is 1.
Yeah, this question is based on complementary angles.
Yes.
Theta and 90 minus theta are complementary angles because their sum is 90, correct? So tan 1, tan 89. So their product is 1.
Yes.
So like you can pair all those things. So tan 1 into tan 89 is equal to 1, like tan 2 to tan 88 equal to 1, tan 3 into tan 87 equal to 1 and so on. Like finally you will get tan 44 into tan 46 equal to 1. Which one left? Because 89 is an odd number. These are 44 pairs. Their product is 1 and you know that remaining is tan 45 and tan 45 is 1. So, finally, the answer is 1. Clear? So, like they may ask the questions in the examination. So, lot of things to discuss from the trigonometry chapter, but time is also plays a major role. So, practice, especially in trigonometry, they may ask the questions on what you call it, what is complementary angles and identities generally, and trigonometric ratios and its values. They ask the question in the examination based on this
just I want to change this problem, like
okay.
This can also be, the procedure is same, but they may change the problem, like they can apply log also. Log of tan 1 degree, log tan 1 degree plus log tan so 2 degrees, like that also they may ask. Then you have the simple logarithmic law, that is log a plus log b can be written as log of ab.
But one thing, it is actually logarithms is not there in NCERT syllabus.
Okay.
So, in NCERT syllabus logarithms is not there. So, our government introduced logarithms in 10th class. So, most probably logarithmic questions are may not be asked in the examination. Otherwise, you can say this one is log tan 1 plus log tan 2 plus 1 up to log tan 18, find the value, means you can say log of tan 1 into tan 2 into tan 18, and it comes as log 1, which log 1 equal to 0. Like you can say the answer, but generally a question is not given. Okay. So, this is about the trigonometry. Now, we are shifting to the next chapter, that is a triangle. So, triangles here, as you know that triangle also beautiful questions are there, lot of questions may ask, but competitive examination they won't give much more application, very less application. So, because just now we discussed that is non-MPC students also will write this examination obviously. So, they will consider the children also to qualify in the examination, correct? Okay. So, here the question is, a ladder 17 meters long reaches a vertical pole of height 15 meters above the ground, the distance of the foot of the ladder from the foot of the vertical pole. So, it is a lies between trigonometric application and geometry. Okay, sir.
Yes, if you here you must understand the problem clearly, otherwise you may not draw the figure appropriate figure. Automatically, if you don't draw the appropriate figure, you may not get the answer. Correct answer. So, here if you observe that problem, just imagine this situation to the daily life, like that. So, a ladder 17 meters long, the length of the ladder is 17 meters. It is reaching the height of it is reaching the pole at the height of some height. We do not know the height, right? No, we know the height of the pole, that is 15 meters. Now, we have to find the distance between foot of the ladder and foot of the pole. Simply it is nothing but a right angle triangle. If you apply the Pythagoras theorem, you can find the distance between.
It is a very simple question. You can say like this is a ladder. Is keeping on this is a 15 meters height and this one is a 17 meters height. So, by using Pythagorean triplet, 8, 15, 17, a Pythagorean triplet, this will be 8, like you can say 8 meters. So, see which concept belongs to this question. If you recognize it and identify it, then it is a very simple, otherwise it takes some more time to do this, but if you know the concept, if you recognize the concept, then it is easy to answer. Okay. Which of the following is not a criterion of congruence of triangles? SCSA, SAS, ASA, RHS, AAA. Sir.
In this triangles concept, basically you have applications of Pythagoras theorem, and you can find basic proportionality theorem, and then these criterion of congruency. There you can find two important concepts, those are similarity and congruency. Congruency is nothing but same size and same shape. But whereas similarity is same shape but not in same size. That means all similar triangles are all congruent triangles are all congruent shapes are similar,
Okay.
but converse need not be true.
Yeah, actually here SAS, RHS
Yes.
and these two are criterion for the congruency.
Congruence.
And AAA is a criterion for the similarity. So all congruent triangles are similar triangles, but all similar triangles need not to be congruent. So here the question is, which is not the criterion for the congruency. So AAA is the criterion for the similarity. So you can say it's not for the congruency. Clear? Okay. Now we will shift to the next. So now we are going to shift for the next part of geometry, that is circles. So tangents to a circle is a line that intersects the circle at. By its definition only, you can say if the circle touches at one point, if a line touches a circle at one point, that will be considered as a tangent. So a tangent to a circle is a line that intersects circle at a one point. So it's clearly you can say as option B is a correct answer. Then how many tangents to a circle are there passing through a point lying inside the circle? How many tangents a circle are there passing through a point lying inside the circle? Sir,
if you see, when the line is, that means the existing point is inside circle.
Yes, yes.
That means you have to go through the inside of the circle.
Yes, yes.
That means, is it become a tangent?
No, it becomes as a secant.
Secant. That means
there is no tangent. Yes. You can say no tangent. Correct? Okay. Now we are shifting to the coordinate geometry. The triangle formed by the points A 2, 3, 4, 0, 6, -3. What is the means? How to do this?
Yes.
Kishore sir.
Here you have to go with the distance formula.
Okay.
You have to find the lengths of all the three sides.
Okay.
From that, here one option was I think it is somewhat disturbing us, that is no triangle formed, that one is also there. So you should be very particular.
Yes. So first you have to find the distances.
Yes.
AB, BC, AC. Then according to all are equal, then you can say is equilateral triangle. Of course, two are equal isosceles, and otherwise if they are not equal, then you can say, and there is no and if you say there is AB square plus BC square equal to AC square, then you can say as a right angle. And there is a possibility here, if they are collinear,
yes, yes,
they lies on the same line, there is no triangle formed. So like you can say it.
I think here you may get the answer of no triangle formed.
Yes, yes. So see,
because if you find AB, BC and CA, the sum of two lengths must looking like the length of the third side.
Okay. So here the one more question, the coordinates of the points which divides the joint -3, 2 and 2, -3 in the ratio 1:2. Here yes. We are going to give a small idea to you. So if an MPC student, then intermediate level you are going to learn this method, but up to 10th class there is no, this method is not introduced. Say generally you have to by using the section formula, yes. You are going to find the answer, that is m1 x2 plus m2 x1 by m1 plus m2 like, but it takes lengthy. I will give a small idea to you to get the answer. Say this is x1 y1 and this is x2 y2, and say this is x and y. Of course the ratio is m:n. Then by using this one you can find the answer directly, m1 x2 plus m2 x1 like the formula. Okay, just we are going a little bit fast to conclude this, that is the reason I am not explain that one. So if a point a 4, 3 and x, 5 are on the circle with the center O 2, 3, find the value of, a very beautiful question here. A circle it is with the center 2, 3. Okay, a point is 4, 3. A point is 4, 3 means here both this is for this is a 2, 3 means here. Okay, let us take this 0, 1, 2, 3, -1, -2, -3, 1, 2, 3, -1, -2, -3. Okay. Now we will see 2, 3 means here this is the point, correct. and the one this is A point 4 this is sorry.
Yes sir, here
This is
here we may get two kinds of problems generally, as this is somewhat different, I hope, because every time we used to see the ends of the diameter,
yes,
and they will give you center, then simply you can apply the midpoint formula, you can find the coordinate whatever missed.
Okay.
But here they have given the 2 points on the circle.
Yes.
That means first A 4 comma 3 is there, origin 2 comma 3 is there, then you can find the radius.
Yes.
Right. Now again you can find the same radius for other point and origin.
Yeah. So this is a 4 comma 3 point, means this will be the radius.
Yes.
This will be a radius. Okay. So 4 comma 3. Now it is a radius, and B is x comma 5. Okay. So when B is another point is B, of course, the center is O, means x comma 5 we doesn't know. So we are going to find this one for means very clear. This will be in the same.
Yes.
When same line means here it's very clear it may be the 3 comma 5 is the possibility.
Yes.
The same line diameter.
Yes.
So the possibility of like you have to find the answer. Okay. Now find the ratio in which of the following line segment joining the points minus 3 comma 10 and 6 comma minus is minus 1 by 6. Just now I said, say this is x1 y1, this is x2 y2, this is xy. So y minus y1 is to x2 minus x1. Okay, y minus y1 means x minus x1. Sir. So y minus y1, what is y here? 6, y1 is 10 is to x minus, what is x here? Minus 1 minus x1 minus of minus 3 plus 3. So 6 minus 3, that is minus 4, 6 minus 4, this is plus 2. You can say minus 2 is to 1, or the ratio is 2 is to 1, which divides externally. Clear? In this manner you can say all these questions. So some more to discuss, but due to lack of time we are not discussing, but you can understand easily very straight questions, conceptual based questions. So but the way of asking is different. So prepare the concept properly. And once again saying who are opted MPC or MEC or HEC or CEC or HEC, whatever it may be your group in intermediate level you are writing the examination. So don't get any demotivated about we are not opted maths as our main option subject. So we feel difficulty. You learn what you learn up to 10th class, the questions are asked, they are going to ask. So be comfortable to write the examination, score maximum marks from the mathematics, means 34 is 120. So nearly more than are required, because 45% means here, auto means here it 33.3%. Obviously, so just 12% which gives your qualifying marks when you score maximum marks from it. So to qualify and to get the scholarship, maths plays a vital role. We hope so you will do your level best and see once again the same program 1 or 2 times, then you can understand the way of questioning, how the questions are asking in the examination, and what are the different strategies and methods you are going to adapt to write the exam very perfectly. Clear? So we hope best of luck for this examination. I hope all the children will perform well. On behalf of our Kishore sir and myself and TSAT management, we are giving of course we are requesting all the best to you and write the examination very well. So thank you for listening this session.
All the best my dear students.
So thank you children, thank you students, thank you viewers, thank you for listening of this session. Thank you.